I think my fan just stopped working. Today we're on a trail, a little trail ride with the woman right there at the back. And we came to the same place I come here always because we're on our way to a little bit further place, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on the quad bike. Sí. No, pero las cámaras. Sí. A quick update on the quad bike. The motor got destroyed. Buenas, buenas. And I had to take it to warranty. They actually, like the brand and the dealer took care of it. The experience was like bittersweet because they took care of it, but after like me basically almost filing a lawsuit to them, you know, like I sent them a very backed up, like legally backed up letter, and basically I told them that if they did not take care of it, I would sue them. You know, the quad had only 40 hours or so of time, like of use time, so it would be expected that they took care of the motor warranty. You know, they took a long time, like 3 months, but it is working again. I have put like 10 hours or so more on this quad, and we're enjoying again riding on the mud, riding on the trail. We have done like some risky off-roading, you know, back there on the top of the mountains, where the only trails there are basically like walking trails or bike trails, and it has held up pretty good. I'm trying to take more care of the motor this time because, well, the other one blew up. What more can I say? So most of the time I'm doing like this speed. It is like I don't know, like half thrust. Look at the water, it's pretty full. The dam is pretty full. Actually, ahí eso no había agua. Esto se acaba de llenar hace poco porque yo pasaba por ahí. ¿Pasamos? No. Okay. So back there in that place, like that is full of water, like the lake has come up to that point. I used to like ride over that path. It was like a road, but there is another one here, like a backup road. It's a little bit higher. It's basically the same, just when the water fills up so like too much, we have to come through this place. So yeah, I'm taking more care of the motor right now. But you know, I can't wait until it settles down again to give it full thrust, because only after like 80% of the thrust you put on the gas, like you notice the real horsepower of this bike. If you don't like fully floor it, it is kind of you know, kind of like a donkey. It's strong, but it's slow. So yeah, and you know, it's a very good time to come out here in the trails because it's still raining. It's amazing how it is still raining in October. You know, this is my birthday this month. My birthday is on the 13th, and I really like this month because it's getting a bit colder, so you're not all sweaty on the helmet. I don't mind being all sweaty on the helmet, but you know, it's a nice thing not to be like all the time. And it's a bit colder, but it's still green. You know, there's still water on the trail, so you can get into the mud still. The lake is full because this lake has a dam, so when this dam opens up, like after there's no much rain, it starts to get empty pretty quickly, like on December and January. So it's nice to enjoy. You can see like the water. I don't know if it happens everywhere, but here in Mexico, especially the southwest part of Mexico, at this time of the year, like some purple flowers start to grow. I don't know if you can see them, like because of the wide angle of this camera, but like all of that part is full of purple flowers. And you know, I'm going to tell you one memory I have about those purple flowers. When I was a child and I like went on the highway with my grandpa, traveled through one city to another because he did so a lot because of his work, and I used to go with him a lot. He would stop in the middle of the road where there would be like a ton of plains where you could see those purple flowers. He would stop, walk like into the land, you know, a couple feet, just not to get the, like, you know, people pee on the side of the road sometimes, so you don't want to pee on them. And he would grab a bunch of them, and they would be like a small, like, dessert, you know, like you could eat the flowers, the purple parts, and they taste really nice. They taste like mint, a combination of mint, lavender, like a tea, you know, like a cold tea, but you chew it. So yeah, it's a small memory I wanted to share. I am wanting to see like if I can find some of those like in an accessible part, because where I see them here, like they are inside a private property, you know, because we're with the girl, you know, we're not doing too many extreme stuff right now. We're just vibing, we're just seeing the landscape, letting her enjoy it, also not be too worried about falling or grabbing herself to the quad too strongly, so she doesn't get like too tired, you know. You have to take care of your woman. But yeah, oh look here are some of the purple flowers. Nada, estoy contando la historia de las flores moradas, but as you can see, we're not going to eat this because they're like literally on the side of the road, but you can see them and they really taste good. Like you eat like this and you finish them. But like back in the day, he would grab a bunch of flowers and we would go like all the way, like all the road, like 2-3 hours eating those flowers. Like if there's a biologist or someone that knows those flowers, please tell me. Like I know every plant like kind of has a certain amount of toxins, you know. Sometimes a little bit of stress is good for the body, but I don't know if those have like an unsafe amount of toxins. If there is someone that knows, please tell me. Anyways, there's a bit more there. But as I said, I'm not going to grab those because they are like literally on the side of the road. You wouldn't want them, you wouldn't want to eat them. And we're arriving to a small town on the way. And you know, the other day I recorded a video, like I was driving right here, like right on this path. But I don't think I uploaded it because, I don't know, like, still on this English channel, you know, it makes me a bit uncomfortable. I feel like not too comfortable sharing my experience, mostly because most of the time, like I don't think most people would like just to sit here and watch like the horizon, you know. And most of the time it was like that. But because I didn't know how to talk about what I was thinking, you know, like it takes me a couple of days of just preparing my English, you know, like warming up. And if you see that my English is quite like more comfortable now, it's because I have spent a couple of weeks with family and friends that are American, or better, I would say US citizens or US born, because you know we are all American, up from the northest part of Canada to the lowest part of Chile or Argentina. We're all American. And many times we misunderstand that. I don't want to get too political. I would actually enjoy watching like some comments. What do you think about that? Like, do you actually believe that the term America is only for the US people? Or do you agree like we're all Americans, like the Americas are the whole extension of it, you know? But anyways, so this part is mostly road. You can see a couple of houses like built like in the countryside, like the style of Mexico. Look here. Here are some flowers that are a little bit higher on the, like you can eat those, because who's gonna pee on this? So yeah, I'm going to take my helmet off. Probably you're not going to listen to hear me as well, but here's a flower. I'm going to give one to my girlfriend, and you basically just eat it like this. And it tastes decent, nicely, like lavender. You wanna try it? This is hers. Sí. A ver. Oh, tu flor. Ya mejor está a la mitad porque. No, limpia. Límpiale bien. ¿No te gustó?
No,
Como lavanda, ¿no? Sabe como a lavanda. ¿Como a té? Yeah. It tastes like tea. But anyways, let's continue. ¿Ya está lista? A ver. Ahí está. But anyway, let's continue because there's some people waiting for us. So mostly I keep it on the 4,000 reps per minute. You know, for a quad, I don't know if it's too low, too high, I mean, for like the motor to settle down. But if you don't put it on like on the 4,000s, you have like literally no power. So look, keeping it at the 3,000 is like nothing. Like we're like 12 kilometers an hour, 10 kilometers an hour. It's only when you put it on the low 5,000s that it gives you all the power it has, you know? And this is not a slow quad, you know? It's not 1,000 cc quad, but it's quite powerful. But you don't get to enjoy that, or you should take care of your motor until you get like 25 hours, 30, 50 hours. I don't know how many hours the manual says. But yeah, like you know guys, I'm literally dying to floor it, but I won't. And you know, like, one thing I really enjoy about the countryside is, look at this truck. Like, this is a Datsun. It's like 30 years old, and you see it, and it's like, it has held up pretty good. Like, it doesn't have like too many dents on it, you know, like, and it is on the original paint, hopefully. Like, that's a really nice truck, you know, back then when where trucks were a little bit smaller. You know, I bought you're going to see it right now. I bought a Chinese truck, like my Chinese squad. But anyways, we'll keep talking again later. Pues vámonos. Okay, we now have arrived again to the dirt roads. These on the downhill may not seem very tough, but sometimes it can get a bit tricky. You know, I think they have like put more dirt on it or something, because it used to be like way rougher. Yeah. We arrived again at the tough parts. Tenemos que subir por ahí y luego subir el cerro ya así, ¿no? ¿Te pegaste?
Gordo, ¿y tú qué estás haciendo?
¿Te pegaste?
¿Qué estás haciendo?
Nada, estoy aquí dando vueltitas.
Okay.
¿Ya nos vamos o qué? ¡Qué buenas! A ver, aguántame.
Se viene calentando.
¿Dónde dice que se va calentando?
Aquí mira, tiene que estar como a 3 rayitas nada más.
¿Una agüita de coco?
¿Quieres? I think my fan just stopped working. Probably on the puddle that we went through. I know this is because I was in the grass, like playing on the bike, looking for a path. And then I realized that my quad was quite hot. Like it was almost all the way on the top, probably like only 2 steps away from the top of the hottest part. Hopefully it's a blown fuse. If it's a blown fuse, I think fuses are very cheap. If it's not, I'm going to have to change the entire fan, but I think I'm just gonna take it to the dealer again. I'm not even going to ask for warranty. Like, I don't know, like I just lose the trust on a vehicle when they start to like have this kind of trouble, you know? I went on a puddle and then my fan stopped working. Right here, like right on this turning point and on this curve, my engine blew actually. So I don't know, like it just doesn't have the quality. What is the minimum of reliability that you're going to expect, even if it's Chinese, you know? Anyways, I'll give you an update again. And maybe like this kind of stuff sometimes just magically starts working again, you know? Maybe it has some mud on the fan and it's like stuck. I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to have to take it to the dealer. That's a pain in the butt because I just have to load it on the truck and take it there. And you know, like the servicing on this kind of vehicles isn't cheap. It's actually like twice as expensive as my truck. So imagine that. If you want to know how much servicing is here in Mexico for this kind of quads, it's about like 4,900 pesos. So it's like $250, $270. For me, I don't think it's cheap. But anyways, it's still not overheating. Like we have some wind coming through the radiator at this speed, so I don't think it will overheat, but you know, you never know. I mean, if we go to the trails again, like if we get on a more technical part where you have to use a lot of engine power, but you're not going so fast, I'm going to need that fan, you know. Anyways, I just wanted to take you with me on this Sunday trip. You know, like look, it's now on 4. It was on 2, and the fan is not working. Maybe I'm going to have to do another stop along the way until I get there, until I get home. But anyways, goodbye.